3 knocks of death. So this story is about Charlie, and this story is from the time when he was in his college. So Charlie bought a house nearby his college where he was living alone in a farmhouse. Well, he had 18 different houses in the farmhouse, and behind all the houses was the owner's house. This is such an area building. There are houses here and there, like a whole jungle type, and all the people who lived in these 18 houses, all of them were from the same college. So you can think of it like this is a mini hostel because all the students were from the same college. So there was a good bonding among all. Everyone used to talk to each other. Everyone used to play when they had to pass time. They went here and there for some trips. There was nothing like that in junior there. Everyone lived very well with each other. So Charlie says that because of this, a very good environment was created there. Now the semester exams were about to come, and before that, we had some holidays. Everyone was busy in studying because the semester was about to come, so everyone had to study. And that is why Charlie's friend Sean used to come to Charlie's house every time to do the combined study. So if we talk about Sean, so Sean is staying with his uncle. The name of the place is Bismarck, and the college from there is very far away, and Charlie's house where he is staying is nearby from college. So his friend Sean used to stay at Charlie's place because it was close to there, so he did not have to travel. And now exams are also coming, so he did not want to waste his time on travel. So that's why he mostly used to stay with Charlie. But Charlie has another friend named Michael, and after a long time he called his friend Charlie because Michael is very sad. He's just had a big fight with his girlfriend, and he says to Charlie that I am finished. My friend, I have lost everything. Then Charlie said immediately, "Hey, don't give up. You are a champ, just do one thing. Come to my house. I will give you the best solution. Just come immediately." Then he comes straight to Charlie's house. It must have been 1 or 2 p.m. of the day. These people come and sit comfortably. Then the Michael tells his whole story that he had a fight with his girlfriend. Then what does Charlie do? He says, "Man, he does this to you. Don't worry, you are precious. Come on, let's have a little party. Your mood will be good." Then they bring all the party snacks like cold drinks, pizza, burger, chips, whatever they need for the party. They brought and keep everything and then start partying normally. And when all this is happening, Sean is not there, so both of them are in his room and having a normal party, having snacks, and instead of lunch, they have brought everything from outside. Now they are sitting and having a drink and talking about random things about what is going on in life, how things are going on. But here Charlie said that whenever he used to meet his friend Michael, they started talking about paranormal activities, horror stories, because they both were very big horror freaks. They have a lot of interest in anything related to the paranormal. And that is why they had explored many such places which were haunted. They both were like, where it was said that do not go here, this has happened here, that has happened. So both of them used to go there to see whether there really is a ghost there or not. But they did not find anything like that till today, and while talking and enjoying like this, the whole day passed. And now it would be 8 or 9 in the night, and they were sitting there, and then Charlie said that now there is no time to cook, and even Mother is not here. So they went outside to have their dinner. They brought the food for both of them, and they decided that, come on, let's eat this on the terrace, because the weather is too good at this time. The wind is blowing very well, so they go to their terrace and start eating their food normally. But after some bites, Michael says to Charlie, "Hey, friend, I am feeling some weird smell here. Let's go down. We will eat our food under that banana tree food, by the way." Charlie has a banana tree also in his house, so they went there without thinking much, and now they are eating and enjoying their meal. And while enjoying like this, it is quite late in the night, so it is almost 11:30. Then Charlie's dad calls him, and he asks just normal questions from Charlie. "How are you? Are you studying well or not?" Like there is a normal conversation, and after talking for another 5 minutes now, his father says to him, "Hey, listen, me carefully. Don't go near that banana tree after 12 o'clock because the previous tenant was murdered and buried under this tree, and he will possess everyone who teases him after 12 o'clock. So as soon as his father says this, Charlie gets completely shocked that, oh no, we are sitting under this tree. Almost 20 minutes remain in 12 o'clock. Then Charlie tells Michael that, hey, come on immediately. Let's go inside the room. Then Michael says, "Why? I am enjoying it here. I will not come inside the room." Charlie says to him, "Look, just don't ask too much." Then Michael says, "I will not go. First tell me why we have to go inside." Charlie tells that my father had called me. He was telling me that after 12 o'clock, don't roam near this tree. After 12 o'clock, it is dangerous for us to stay here. Then, after listening to this, Michael got excited that no. What are you talking about? Tell me right. Then Charlie says, "No, why are playing with your life? Come on. It will be very dangerous for us." But Michael insists Charlie a lot and makes him convinced to sit under this tree. He say that, "Friend, look, we go to places where we have come to know that there is a ghost, anything is paranormal. We reach there, and if we don't find anything from today, then let's try this too. It will be an experience for us." So Charlie also sat with Michael and started enjoying singing again, and Michael was very happy because he thought that maybe today we can see something exiting, and while doing this, it is now 12:30. But nothing has happened to Michael and Charlie. Everything is going to be very normal. Then Michael says Charlie that, "Hey, I still can't see anything that means you have lied to me." Charlie says, "No, friend, my father strictly warned me, but I don't know why nothing happened here." Then Michael starts challenging, kicking and throwing stones to that tree, but Charlie is removing him from the tree, and somehow he takes him to his room and scolds Michael. "What was that, idiot? Why you have done this?" And after that, they both fell asleep because it was already too late. The moon has turned and the sun dawned, but nothing happens to them. So they both are just thinking that this is all a useless thing. It does not seem that anything is happening. The next day, Michael goes to his home and Charlie is alone now, and he is trying to call his friend Sean since the morning, but he's not picking up, nor is he replying to any of Charlie's messages. Now the whole day has passed now. It is already night. It is 9 or 10 in the night, and now Charlie is normally sitting at his study table and studying because the semester exams are coming soon, so normally Charlie is just studying alone in the room, when suddenly Charlie hears that someone has knocked at his gate. As soon as Charlie hears it, he gets very angry because he thought that Sean had arrived. So he quickly gets up to open the bedroom door, goes out as he goes to the living room, but he looks at the clock, and it's exactly 2 o'clock is striking in the clock. Charlie stops there for 2 minutes, and Charlie is now waiting, because the knocks stopped on their own. And no one takes his name that Charlie opens the door. And this thing hits Charlie. Because, as you know, Charlie had a lot of interest in these paranormal activities. That's why Charlie had read the article that if someone knocks 3 times in the night without taking your name, just 3 times, if there is a knock, never open the door, because it is said that the 3 knocks are of the death. If you open it, then it is possible that you may die, or it may be someone else's death nearby. So Charlie remembers, oh shit. I too had read this article about the thing, so Charlie is waiting to make a noise once again, or call his name once again, but nothing like this is happening. So what does Charlie do? He calls Sean, but he is not picking the phone, is ringing, but he is not picking it. And the strange thing is, the ringing sound of Sean's phone is not coming from outside. So Charlie feels very scary, so what does he do? A friend named William is in his building, which means diagonally opposite to his building. Then he calls William, and he picked up the phone because he was also studying, so he said him that, "Friend, please, can you come and see who is outside at my door?" Then William came outside and has seen that there is no one, and tells Charlie that no one is at your door, just calm down. Then Charlie gets very scared that who knocks at my door 3 times, but then he calmed down himself and starts studying again. But right after 5 minutes, Charlie again hears the 3 knocks, and he is talking Charlie's name also. So this time, Charlie got a very big shock again. He called William to check outside, but when William came outside, he saw nothing outside the door. After listening to this, Charlie's become frozen in its place. He turned on all lights and closed his eyes and just waited for sundawn. And somehow he passed that hours, and after 2 hours, sunlight came into Charlie's room because it's around 5 o'clock now, and now Sean also arrived to Charlie's house. Then Charlie gets him relieved. But he starts fighting with Sean very badly, that why you are not picking up my phone, you are not my friend, you are a very selfish guy. Then Sean explained everything to Charlie. That there was an event in my house, that's why I couldn't pick up your call, so sorry, my friend. Then after 10 minutes, Charlie tells everything to Sean that this all happened with me yesterday night. Then Sean makes him understand that, look, this was just your illusion. There is nothing like 3 knocks, just relax. And after that incident, Charlie also gets busy in his exams because he wants to top in his college. But before 1 week from his exams, he went to his town because his grandpa's has been admitted to the hospital. That's why he went there and forgotten all incident about 3 knocks, and he came back after 3 days to his home. And he normally starts studying all day and night, because after 2 days he has his exams now at 1 o'clock in the night. He was studying normally, but then suddenly again, he hears the 3 knocks. But this time with the 3 knocks, he also heard the voice. And the voice he heard was his mother's voice. She was calling him Beast. Beast, Beast. By the way, Charlie's nickname is Beast, but except his mother, no one knows about his nickname. Charlie's cousin, who was also in this hostel. He was senior from Charlie, and she knows the address of his cousin, not the address of Charlie. Because she never came to Charlie's home, she always used to come to Charlie's cousin's house. Charlie says, I know that if Mom ever comes to visit, then she will go to my cousin's house because she does not know my address. Now Charlie is very scared because this is not happening for the first time, and this time literally, Charlie's mother's voice is coming from the front. So Charlie is so scared after hearing it, he is covering his ears and eyes. But the continuous 3 knocks are going on. Then Charlie again starts calling William that, please, William, can you come outside? Just look at my door if someone is knocking or not. William came outside and saw, but he couldn't find anyone outside Charlie's door. He says to Charlie, hey, why are you so tense? Everything is fine. No one is at your door. You are telling me that someone is knocking, but I am not understanding. I haven't seen it. After hearing this, Charlie was stunned because he is continuously hearing 3 knocks with his nickname, and he is getting mad. He is mumbling, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? After that, he just ran and locked himself in his bedroom, but now 3 knocks stopped coming from the main gate and started coming from the bedroom door. Now he is just silently sitting under his blanket. He is not able to understand what I should do. Whom should I go to at night? Well, somehow he passes his night shivering and crying. Later, in morning, somehow he gets up, opens the gate, and all the sounds are going in his mind that someone was knocking, but now immediately he calls his both friends Sean and Michael and tells everything to them. And after listening to this, Michael is also feeling very bad that he made his life's biggest mistake for challenging that spirit. And now they all give advice to Charlie that let's go immediately to this house's owner and discuss all this to him. Then they went to landlord's house and tells him everything that I have heard, 3 knocks for 2 nights. Then Charlie's landlord tells him the whole story that I have warned your father before giving him this house on rent, and he confirms me that he will make you understand that you will never even roam around that tree. But you didn't listen, your father. And you directly challenge that spirit that, if you hear, then give us some signs. Now see the signs he started showing himself in front of you. Now the solution is, you immediately leave this house, otherwise that soul will never leave you. He will fully possess you. Then after hearing this, Charlie immediately calls his father and tells him everything. Firstly, he scolded him very badly, but then he said him that pack you bag, I am coming to receive you. Then he pay the rent of whole month. And after packing his bags when he was leaving, he apologizes from that tree. He says that, I am sorry if I have teased you. I am really sorry. Then he leaves from there and never looked back to that house. And after 2 days, he came back to the city for his exams, but after his exams, he get a new house on rent on other area. And now he is living happily there and studying, and never underestimate the power of paranormal.